Hello students, in this video we shall discuss about dipole moment, how to identify the questions which have dipole moment. So dipole moment పైన కొన్ని క్వశ్చన్స్ సాల్వ్ చేద్దాం అండ్ అలాగే వాట్ ఈస్ డైపోల్ మూమెంట్ అనేది డిస్కస్ చేద్దాం. సో ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ వాట్ ఈస్ డైపోల్? Dipole is nothing but it is a measure of polarity in a molecule. So generally when two dissimilar atoms combined with each other to form a molecule, then there is a polarity exists in a molecule. So whenever two dissimilar atoms like one positive atom, one electronegative atom, most electronegative atom are combined with each other, then polarity will be raised. In such a case, dipole will be generated. So means the most electronegative atom will be getting partial negative charge, and here most positive atom will be acquired partial positive charge. In this case, polarity will be raising, so this bond pair will be shifted towards the most electronegative atom. Because of electronegativity, this bond pair will be shifted towards the most electronegative atom only. Understand? So whenever this chemical bond is present between two similar atoms, that electron bond pair will be equally present between the atoms. But whenever this type of atoms combined with each other, polarity will be generated between the atoms. So as the result, that electron will be shifting towards the most electronegative atom. In this case, we will be showing dipole like this. Okay, dipole moment will be represented with a crossed arrow. Okay, so it will be represented with a crossed arrow. So it means this head is just located at the most electronegative atom, and this side will be represented at the positive atom. Understand? So it is a vector quantity. Vector quantity means it has both magnitude as well as direction. Okay, so here dipole moment units is d by. Okay, d by, it is called d by. So when d by is equal to 3.3564 into 10 to the power of coulombs meters. So this is the value for 1 d by. So then how to find out dipole moment related questions? We shall discuss one by one. For example, carbon dioxide molecule. In this molecule, what is the actual dipole moment? So the molecule structure is linear. Okay, here the most electronegative atom is oxygen. Okay, it will be showing like this, and here also one dipole is moving towards the oxygen. So two dipoles will be moving in opposite direction, will be represented in opposite direction. In this case, dipole moment will be cancelled with each other. So in this molecule, dipole is 0 because two dipoles are opposite to each other. Understand? So in this case, dipole is equal to 0. And next, BeCl2 molecule. BeCl2 molecule. In this molecule, beryllium is bonded with two chlorine atoms. In this case, two dipoles, one of the two dipoles is moving in this direction, then another dipole is moving in this direction. So both are cancelled with each other. In this case, mu is equal to 0. So all the linear molecules, generally linear molecules such as carbon dioxide and BeCl2 show 0 dipole moment. So all the linear molecules will be showing zero dipole moment. So next example, we discuss one more example based on dipole moment. NH3 molecule as well as NF3 molecule, which will be having dipole moment in these two molecules. You can here there is one lone pair of nitrogen atom, and in this molecule one nitrogen or three hydrogens are bonded with one nitrogen, and there is one lone pair of nitrogen atom. And here NF3 molecule, three fluorine atoms are bonded with nitrogen, and there is one lone pair of nitrogen atom. Students, you can see here dipoles are moving. Okay, dipoles are present from hydrogen to nitrogen, because the most electronegative one is nitrogen. So the bond pair will be shifting towards the nitrogen, and in this case dipole will be moving towards nitrogen, and here also moving towards nitrogen. But here from nitrogen, this one dipole is moving towards the lone pair of electrons, dipole towards the nitrogen in this case. And next, in this case, dipoles are moving from nitrogen to fluorine, because the most electronegative one is fluorine. And here second dipole and third dipole, and there is one more dipole moving towards the nitrogen, towards the lone pair from nitrogen atom. You can see here all the dipoles are moving in same direction. Here mu is not equal to 0, and here three dipoles are moving downward and one dipole is moving upward. So in this case dipoles will be cancelled with each other. So in this case mu is equal to 0. Understand? So the more dipole moment, one is NH3 molecule, it has more dipole moment. Understand? So this type of questions you can solve in this way. And next, one more example we shall discuss. Ortho isomer, meta isomer and para isomer. Three types of isomers we shall consider: ortho isomer and meta isomer. Ortho isomer, ortho chloro and meta chloro and para dichloro, chloro and chloro. In this type of isomers, how to calculate dipole moment? See students, you can clearly see here in this example, one dipole is moving from carbon to chlorine, and here one dipole is moving from carbon to chlorine. You can see here both dipoles are cancelled with each other. In this case mu is equal to 0. Okay, so but in these two molecules definitely dipole moment is present. Okay, definitely dipole moment is present, because these two are not opposite to each other, and these two are also not opposite to each other. Here in this case more dipole is present, and in this one somewhat more medium dipole moment present. In this case mu is equal to 0. Understand? So this is ortho isomer, meta isomer and para isomer. And next, one more example. Cyano and cyano, two opposite, same group of atoms are present opposite to each other. And here OH. In this case here same type of group of atoms, and here also same type of group of atoms are present opposite to each other. In this case dipole moment is 0, mu is equal to be 0, but in this case mu is not equal to 0. Okay, why in this case mu is not equal to 0 means, actually here it is a planar molecule, and it is non-planar molecule. Why it is non-planar molecule? Here oxygen atom, on the oxygen atom there are two lone pairs are present. Okay, two lone pairs are present. So these two lone pairs are not in the same plane. Okay, one lone pair is above the plane and the next lone pair is below the plane. Hence, this is non-planar molecule and this is planar molecule. In this case, mu is not equal to 0, but in this case mu is equal to 0. So this will be having more dipole moment. Next, one more example we shall discuss. Here one side chlorine atom and another side is bromine atoms are present. In this case, mu is not equal to 0 because these two are not similar group of atoms. Okay, one side is chlorine, other side is bromine. In this case, mu is not equal to 0 because both are not same. Okay, next example. HF molecule, HCl molecule, HBr molecule and HI molecule. Okay, hydrofluoric acid, hydrobromic acid and hydroiodic acid. 4 types of molecules are present here. Then how do you arrange these molecules in decreasing order of dipole moment? Which one will be having more dipole moment? In this type of molecules, you can answer this type of question based on electronegativity. Okay, electronegativity you should consider. What is electronegativity here? More electronegative, the one which is having more polar molecule or more which has more electronegativity, that will be having more dipole moment. Here HF molecule has more dipole moment due to fluorine atoms electronegativity. Here it is more polar molecule, more electronegativity change. Here hydrogen is 2.1 and fluorine is 4, so you will get 1.9 electronegativity change in this molecule. So remaining molecules will be gradually decreasing as electronegativity decreasing. It is a group of atoms, chlorine, bromine and iodine. As we go down the group, electronegativity will be decreasing, so dipole moment will be decreasing. So HF, HCl, HBr and HI. So you can solve dipole moment related questions in this way. Students, if you like this video, just please like the video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.